Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? Today we're going to go over a modding guide. So this time I'm going to do a team comp. So somebody asked me to do this, one of my viewers. It's a little out of my scope, usually, but I decided I will go ahead and do this. So we're going to do Satele Shan with her team and what I think is the best mods, etc. Who's going to go first, who's going to go second, third, fourth, fifth, and what kind of modding you should have. All right. Hope you guys enjoy this video. We're going to try to do it all one take. All right. Let's get over there. All right. Like I said, we're going to do Satele Shan. So in this video, I already have them all remodded perfectly. So I'm going to go over who's going to go first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. All right. So first should be Revan. So we're going to go over Revan's mods real quick. All right. So Revan, I have 333. Most people have 334. That's a good speed for Revan. Now my Revan's modded a little differently. I have all protection, so he can survive a little bit longer. Okay. So we have a health set with a speed set. Most likely, if you look on SWGOH, most people like to do a health set, but with the Satele Shan coming out, I see a lot of people switching this over to protection primaries. So I look at the top 10 people in the world, and they're all doing this. So I'm jumping on the bandwagon here. So I'm going to all protection primaries. Okay. So plus with a good datacron and Satele's going over Satele's kit, you'll see why we're doing that. So 333. So Revan will go first in this lineup. Okay, you want Revan to go first, so you can mark Star Killer. Okay, that is the lineup. Let me go back there. It's all protection primaries. Get him fast as you can get him. On the arrow is speed, and then on the diamond and square, I'm trying to get much speed and much protection as I can get, okay, without breaking the bank. All right. Next will be the queen herself, Satele. Now I only have the 2 Omicrons on Satele. What's the third one do? Enemies during not days and then lose 11% max health. Yeah, I don't know if I'll apply that. We'll have to see. All right. So Satele will go second. She's at 318. So we had Revan at 333. Satele's at 316. Now protection is at 237. I was trying to get 240. The average on SWGOH was 240. So I'm running a speed set with a defensive set. Now, if you don't have a good defensive set, you can slide a health set in there, okay? What we're looking for in all the primaries is all protection, all right? A lot of you will be getting Satele at the end of this conquest. So I thought I'd put a video, like I said, as one of my viewers, he was like, hey, why don't you make a video about this? This will really help it out. Okay, that's what we're doing today. So, circle, lots of protection, 26 speed. This is the best protection one I have at 23 baked in, plus the 24%, plus the 19 speed, okay? Defense, 24. You want to get all these 6 dots, so you get the 24% bonus, okay? A lot of protection baked in. A little bit 27 there. That was a good mod, I ain't gonna lie. And then right here, 23 and a 26. So overall, a lot of good protections. 237, 316. Could be faster. Okay. Could be faster. Now, let's take a peek. So we got Revan, we got this Shan. I believe Jolie is my third. Let me check real quick. I should have been more prepared. 271. I think it's Shawnee herself. Yeah, so we'll go Shan, Joel, then. All right, so Satele Shan. Okay. Now, I remodded Satele Shan. Really good. So basically, she's at 285. Could be higher. Could be higher. Now, as you see on the screen, I have a potency set with her. So she can land those buffs on the enemy. Okay? Well, debuffs on the enemy. So we have a protection circle, 26 speed. Potency on the cross with a 25. Took that off of Afra. I put that on there. Then we have protection on the triangle. Not a high speed, but it is decent. It's decent. Like I said, I don't have a lot of protection. Between JML, Satele, Revan, you know, I mean, it's getting little pickings here. And then we have protection on the arrow with a 22. So I thought that was decent. And then on the diamond, 25 and fit 16 on the square. Like I said, decent 285. If you can get 300, that'd be ideal. Long as, you know, she's going third. Okay. All right. And then most people have Jolie going fourth. I actually have Jolie going last. Jahani's actually a little higher. So ideally you want Jolie to go fourth. I got to tweak a little bit of modding. She kind of got higher than Jolie. She's at 282. Jolie's at 275, 271. So I got to figure out how I can get Jolie faster. But until then, Jolie should be going fourth. You always want your tanks to go fifth. But I'll have to figure out a way to get Jolie higher. But I'll go over the mod sets for you guys real quick. 282. We have offensive set with a health set, with a defensive set, okay? All protection. Okay, all protection. Get much protection as you can with her. So she's sitting in the 74 range and the 53 range on the special. So 74. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. You're probably like, well, Trevor, why don't you do all health set, all protection primaries? Oh, I looked up all this on SWGOH. This is what most people are running with her. Like I said, I don't really use Jahani that much, so I'm not really an expert on Jahani. I did apply the Zeta on her. So I'm not an expert on her. So what we have is protection, 26 speed, protection, 28 speed. That's probably why she's faster, because these are like god tier mods. I actually, after looking at them, I might have to slow her down a little bit. These are like god tier. 29. Damn. And then we have a 17. We might have to trinkle her down a little bit so Jolie can go fourth. You know what I'm saying? These are a little bit of god tier mods right now. 23. That's not too bad. And then 27. Yeah, we got a lot of good mods on her. We might have to slow her down a little bit. But yeah, that one is a Territory War Omicron. We're not applying that. And like I said, she's a Relic 6. All right, next. Jolie, the man himself. I remodeled Jolie the way he is supposed to be. All right, 271. Like I said, Jahani's mods are a little tweaked. You want Jolie to go fourth. Okay? So we have a tenacity set with a health set. You can run double health and tenacity, or double tenacity and health. I saw it on SWGOH. You can run it both ways, okay? This is the way Jolie is supposed to be modded, okay? Health, 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 and health. Jolie does not need a lot of speed. I guess I could put a speed arrow here. I'll have to see what I have. 271, not crazy. Tenacity, you want to get the tenacity a little higher, 64. There's something baked into his kit, Satele's kit and his kit, that he gets more tenacity off Satele. Okay. I'm not a kit person, so this is you ask people that are smarter than me about the kits. Okay. I'm not a kit person. I just know a little bit based off of experience. So 25, 26, and a 19. We got the little tenacity, 26, and a 19. These are pretty good mods for Jolie. I ain't gonna lie. These are pretty good mods. 271. Health is 118. Tenacity's at 64. Like I said, he is a healer, guys. He's not supposed to be doing a lot of damage. He's there to survive, stay alive, revive Revan if Revan dies, call to assist, etc. That's what he's there for. Okay. Now, this is just the turn order it should be. Revan, Satele, Bastila, Jolie, and Juhani. Okay. Now, I think, because the reason I picked that, because you want Revan to go Martin. You want Revan to go first. Mark everybody down. You want Satele Shan to go second because she can do the damage. Pure, true damage. And then Satele Shan to go third to call anybody assists, get buffs up on your team, etc. Jolie, you want to heal everybody, revive them, etc. And Juhani is there just to tank. That is all she is there. That is the team I'm running. I remodded them pretty good. I do have to fix a couple things on Jolie, make him higher than Juhani. Maybe we need to lower Juhani's mods. You know what I'm saying? She's got those god tier 29, 28s. I might have modded her too good. Too good for this video. Let me say it. But I am doing a whole remodded on my roster. So I'm doing a whole remod on my roster manually. So we might want to move her mods and put her on somewhere else. But that is the video for today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like I said, this is a requested video. We'll see how it does. If it does well, we might do more of these. I'm not very good at turn meter teams, so we'll see how it goes. If it does good, then I will do more of these videos. But you guys let me know. Make sure you guys hit that like, comment, subscribe for me. And like I said, we're making videos that people requested. And like I said, you guys will be getting Satele. A lot of people will be getting Satele at the end of this conquest. And I want to make sure I got a video out there for you guys, you know. And we'll see how see how well it does. If the video does well, I'll put more videos, like team videos, out like this. I don't mind doing this because we have a lot of characters in the game. But let me know how I'll keep an eye on and see how well it does. I look at if people comment like on videos, that's what I look at. So, all right, guys. Until next time, you guys have a great Friday. We'll see you guys out there. I got 2 videos out for you guys today, and peace out. Have a good one.